Choose love, y'all. Hey. Love, 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 please love, 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 please love. Lot of love. Love, big love. Love, 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 what? Please love, 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 please love. Love, choose love, y'all. Love, 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 please love, 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 lot of love. From above. I love you.
I love you too. Hello.
What up, though? What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of the Lovely Podcast.
Only 24 minutes late.
That's it. That's all we are, is 24 minutes late.
That's it.
It ain't a big deal, you know. It's just a deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm Malachi Lee.
I'm Danny Lee.
Together.
We are the
Lovelies.
Oh,
What's
I left
up?
my ring upstairs.
I did too. Mine is in my pocket.
Why are you ring in your pocket?
I don't think with it, though, so I don't get it damaged.
Welcome to our episode of the Lovely Podcast.
What's good? What's good? How you question me? I ain't question you.
Because you don't care and I do.
I do.
I don't care if I wear my ring.
Huh?
You don't care if I wear my ring.
I want you to. I'm not mad when you don't, but I want you to wear it.
Oh.
I just don't react when you don't. I know you're human.
Maybe that's a whole discussion, child. I thought you didn't care if I wore it or not.
No, I do. I'm just not going to be upset if you make a mistake and don't wear it. You know? You be like, I left my ring. I'm just, oh. No, you're human.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you don't do that. God ain't through with me yet. I'm proud of you.
Hey,
Look at the Lord.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
He will do it.
He ain't did it for me yet.
He ain't through with you yet. So, welcome to another episode of the Lovely Podcast.
Episode 33.
What
The
you just
age
heard
of Jesus.
is a good old hot marriage.
Hot marriage. I'll ever say hot mess.
Hot marriage. That's what it is.
Hot marriage. Yes.
What's up, Pooh?
What up, though? Paulo Cordero.
Yes. Whoop that A word. Whoop that donkey. That's what we're talking about today.
Whoop it good.
We're gonna talk about child discipline, man. Do children get disciplined these days? Yes or no? We're gonna talk about it. Like, cause it's something to talk about.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, how did you? Wait. First of all, I gotta ask you how you doing.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I can't complain. Like,
good.
Life is good. I'm feeling good. Just finished the paint job. So, you know, got some good money.
Okay.
We got somebody from Brazil. What up, though? From Brazil.
What up, though? Brazil.
Desculpa laço, Brazil.
Desculpa laço. Okay, you can read. Look at you.
Hey.
That
so,
may
yeah,
not be the way.
I feel good. It's Friday, man. It's Feel Good Friday. My hands ashy because I've been painting.
Feel Good Friday. My hands ashy because they ashy.
Wow. Yeah. It's been a good week. I got my car back in motion with the car.
Yes, passenger princess again. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, won't he do it? So I'm glad. Glad to be back in motion. And I'm glad to be doing this podcast. I have some ideas for expansion. I want us to really, do this. I had an idea today, which we know about this, but just investing in ourselves more. Location wise, like, that way we can have guests and really do something big, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who going to believe in you?
The Lord and your mama.
Come on. Because the mom dukes ain't never going to fail you.
Except for my mom, she didn't really understand. I'm just playing.
Wow.
That's one of those things you call a comedic, I forgot what you call it, but
comedic timing?
Yeah, I guess so.
Comedic grinding.
Yeah.
We were in Toledo this week.
Twice.
Yeah, Sunday and Thursday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Shout out to Dave Crumley, man. He's like the Don Juan.
Yeah, of comedy in Toledo.
Comedy, for real.
Yeah, he's been booking us. And last night was so cool because I've been doing comedy for 4 years. I'm not really a prideful person. I'm very humble, but it felt really good because for the first time in life, I knew it was a real compliment because it's hard to get that compliment because I'm mostly with Malachi, and Malachi is usually funnier than me. But she came up to me, a customer came up to me and was like, "You were the funniest. You were the best." And she gave me $20. That's never happened to me. And it felt so good. Like, it shows me that I'm getting better. And once you have fun, it just, you can't lose. So that felt really good.
Good. Look at you.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's good. I'm very proud of you. You really did good too.
Thank you. I felt like I was like not. I knew what I wanted to say with my set, but I was more so like, let me just have a conversation. I was trying to make up stuff like you do.
Yeah, that was one of your most comfortablest times I've seen you on stage. Probably one of the best open mic times. Like, I don't count LA as an open mic. That's what we did. But like an open mic where you was just like didn't care, just did your thing, was confident in who you are. That was one of the best I've seen.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was like you was very comfortable. You just like I could tell when you're trying new jokes. Other people can't, but I know you. So you were trying new jokes, but you was just like, you got to a point, you started out really good, then you clicked. It's like, oh man, hopefully this works.
This ain't gonna work.
Then you went right back to like, I don't even care. Let's just go for it. And
I went for it. It didn't work, but I kept it going.
Yeah.
And I went for the stuff that I knew worked.
And this guy, he was 2 people down from me. He was like, when you got off stage, he was like, that was good. That was really good. Yeah. So, good. And it shows in what the lady said and what she gave you, the $20. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm feeling good myself. We talked about that. So let's get to it. Anything else you want to mention?
You feeling good, paint job? I'm feeling good too. I'm working on our website.
Oh, she has been working hard on our website, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm so blessed to have a business partner like you. That's so intentional and deliberate and a designer and has a vision for things. Like I have a creative mind when it comes to different things, but when it comes to like design, I'm not the best at it. I'll do what I do.
You're good at it though.
I'm decent. I say,
You actually taught me. I remember when I started my book signing. Remember, you helped me with my first flyer that I made.
I did.
3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago? Yeah, when I had my book signing and I had to do like a flyer for my book signing. We was at the Oasis, I think it was, at the Mediterranean place. You remember? We were sitting over there in that booth.
I think so.
Because I didn't know anything about designing nothing. Yeah, I had no clue.
Yeah, but you had. I helped you with how, but you still took and had your vision for it, But seeing you do this with what you've been doing, I've been loving it. Now you've been intentional to get the website done. She's been working all day, every week.
Yeah,
every day this week.
I'm hoping I can continue. Dang, it's kind of been 2 weeks, I think.
No, it's not the first week.
No,
that was last week you started.
Yeah,
it was because we was at Carol's house. Yeah. You started the first time. Wow, it has been 2 weeks.
It's been a while.
Time flies.
I'm just trying to figure out. I never done a website before. But we do have our new email, which is info@lovelies.com.
Yeah.
Not the info@lovelies.com.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
That is.
Took me a while to figure that out and to connect that to the website because I had a hard time because I didn't get it with the people who I got the website with, and I'm not a website developer, so I had to go to YouTube University.
Yeah.
Try to figure it out. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll be glad when I get it done. Be on the lookout, you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
On point with it. Shout out to Paulo.
Yeah.
For rocking with us with the faces and everything. So let's get into today's episode, man. Episode 33, Whoop That That.
Whoop that.
So this episode came about because we're always aware of what's going on in the world and in our worlds. That's where we get our podcast from. So I do a mentoring program, as y'all know or may not know. I do a mentoring program every week. And a lot of times, you know, the children are in trouble for a lot of different things. They do different things. And I had a conversation with one of the boys, and I was asking him, he had shown me his report card, and I was asking him, like, what your mom say about this? And he was like, he was like, oh, you could lock in on that game, but you can't lock in on your grades. I'm like, right. I was like, then what she do? He was like, nothing. I'm like, she ain't do nothing? Like, you ain't get whooped? He's like, nah. I'm like, she ain't take your game? He like, nah. I'm like, do you think you deserve to get your game taken? He was like, yeah, probably so. I'm like, wow. So he know he needs some type of discipline, but it wasn't there.
Wow.
It wasn't there. And I feel like now.
What did he do to get in trouble?
It was his grades was bad.
Okay, what do you think your mom would have done? If your grades were bad.
It's so funny because I never brought no bad grades home. I've always been a decent grade person. But I can speak from the experience that my brother has experienced. I've probably been whooped. I can count on both hands for sure. Maybe one hand the times I've been whooped, been physically disciplined. And it was because I didn't want that. I was scared of that. I was scared to be physically punished. Like my mom would, if we would be in the store or in the church acting up, and she told us time and time, her thing was, I'm not a tape recorder. So she's not gonna repeat herself. That's her whole thing. So she would take our cheeks, grab us by the cheeks like this, like, and then we had to look up at her. We was forced to look up at her. Didn't I tell you to stop? And then you looking up with fear and trembling.
Fear and trembling.
Yeah. So that was what I was dealing with. Now my little brother, he was different. He was built different because he got
beat.
Yeah, he was getting beat. Like for real, like for real. Like I would be scared for him.
Oh God.
I remember one time he stole these Pokemon cards.
Ooh.
From his standpoint, it was on accident because the way he told the story, and it seemed believable. But Pops wasn't going for that. I remember I discovered it, I'm like, because they weren't playing no Pokemon, nothing. They weren't doing that. That was like demonic in their mind, you know what I'm saying? So they weren't going for no Pokemon characters, all that. So then we was taking the stuff out of the car, and I seen him like, whose Pokemon cards are these?
You told on them low key.
Because it was a shock to me. I was like excited, like, oh, we get to have these? I was like, hey, who's these?
Oh man, I don't beat you up.
Who got Pokemon cards?
If I was like, we would have been fighting afterwards.
Oh, nah, it was no strength left after boxing.
He'll fight you after that. I'm gonna kick your butt.
He needed to survive.
Just give me 1 week.
So we used to have we had this plastic toy bat. My dad, we had a big one and a small one. My dad took Ike to the basement. All you can hear is the wind.
Dang.
It was like, bow!
Ooh.
Bow! Bow! Yeah, he was getting towed down. Dang. So I'm like, man, you know, and so Pops used to, man, it was all types of weapons. We had this like 1 inch by 1 inch.
No children were harmed in the making of.
Oh, children were harmed in the making of.
They're still alive.
Yeah, we weren't killed, but we were harmed in the making of our raising for sure. So we had this, it's like 1 inch by 1 inch little cube yardstick, and it used to sit on the top of my parents. Like they stayed upstairs, and it would sit on the ledge, the top, the trim of the trim of the door,
just ready.
It would just sit there
like a weapon.
Real talk.
Waiting on somebody to come on in.
You knew if that boy is like, if you got to reach up for that boy, it's over. And that boy was thick. So yeah, I would get beat with that. My dad was like real stylish, so he would have the suits. He worked for the city. He had suits and he had these gator belts. He was going for the gator belts. Man, they had weaponry. I can go on and on.
You whooped him in style.
Yeah, I can go on and on with the weaponry, but we was getting whooped. So, Ike was getting whooped. Ike was my example of I'm gonna fight straight but it was so weird.
Your life.
It was so weird because I never I couldn't figure out, like, bro, you know you about to get pummeled. Like,
what are we doing?
Straighten up, dog.
Why are you making these dumb decisions?
He would go to school, getting calls home, like Pops wasn't playing. So I remember one time, now I didn't get to, it wasn't until like I was older where you start to become a man, you think you all that. So there was a couple times I disrespected moms.
Trying to test her.
And he was like, he came home like, you disrespected my wife? I was like, who? I'm like, dang.
That's my mama.
So
that's my wife.
At this point, I mean, it was probably 2 hands because I got punched before. I got punched in the chest. I got handled. But it was one time I'm thinking he about to hit me in the chest. I'm squaring up. I ain't squaring up. I'm poking my chest out because I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it. He slapped me in the face. I was like, oh, this is what we on. I said, sir, I will never disrespect your wife again. Thank you.
Man, when they hit you, you disrespect my wife, and that's your dad. like, oh.
Like, I'm just a Negro in the street.
Right.
Like,
yes, you are.
Jesus.
She was here before you.
For real.
You was not about to be stressing her out.
Oh,
okay?
no. So.
Oh, my God.
That's what it was. So, yeah, we had this last one I'm going to mention. It was this choo-choo train whistle. It was
dang. It
was thick, too. It was thick and wooden.
Choo-choo.
Now, I remember, I forgot what I did, but Pops, he, oh, man. No, scratch that story. No, I'm going to keep going with that story. So, he was like, oh, you acting up, this is
He going to watch this later on, like, oh, really?
Now,
I was going to whoop it now.
I had asthma real bad when I was young. I used to have, treatments, and I would have asthma attacks here and there. So, I remember being scared. I was scared, but I played it up. I was in my acting bag a little bit. I played up the scaredness so that he would not whoop me.
I used to do that. It never worked.
It worked. Because I was scared and I was ready to make change too.
That's so sweet.
But he knew the type of kid I was. I ain't need much. Why'd that go off? He knew the type of kid I was. Whatever. The type of kid I was. I ain't need much to redirect, to restructure. So I was like. And then he just let it go. Like, don't let it happen again. And I didn't. Now, one time, and we can get to this. One time I was in 6th grade. I never told you this story. In 6th grade, one of my friends had a gun bullet. I don't know where he got it from, but he was like, hey, I got a bullet. I found it in the hall or something like that, he said. And he put it, he gave it to me. And I was like, oh, shoot, it's a bullet. I got scared. I gave it right back. To me, that was the end all be all. That's all I knew. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with no crime, no gun, no nothing. So somehow they get to the security. They find out about the bullet. Like, I don't know how. And they questioned me about it. I said, hey, my man had it. I told him who it was. Hey, so-and-so had it. He handed it to me. He told me he found it. I don't know where he got it from. He handed it to me. I got scared. I handed it right back to him. That's all I knew about it. He was like, okay. He was like, that story checks out, whatever. He was like, now, you're not in trouble. You told the truth.
We got to call your parent.
But he said, tell your dad what happened. That's all he told me. He said, tell your dad what happened. He didn't say I was going to call. I didn't get suspended. He just said, tell your dad what happened. I was like, all right. So in my head, I'm like, it ain't a big deal. I ain't shoot nobody. I ain't bring no gun. It just kept slipping my mind. So like a couple of days go by, Mr. Williams, the security guard, he kept asking, did you tell your dad? I'm like, no, I'm going to tell him. Another day, did you tell your dad? No, I'm going to tell him. One day we getting ready for school.
Wow.
I took a shower. I'm in my drawers.
That's the wrong time for a butt whooping.
I'm in my robe and drawers. Pops catch me downstairs. He like, yo, what's up? What's up with this about a bullet? I'm like, my stomach dropping my heart dropping my stomach. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, so-and-so had it. He gave it to me, and I ain't know nothing about it. He like, so they told you to tell me. Why you ain't tell me? I'm like, I kept forgetting. He like, oh, okay. So I had, all I had, he told me, like, take your robe off. I was like, good Lord. I had just put the drawers on. He let me keep the drawers on, but the drawers was really nothing. I had the boxes at the time.
Right.
He took the blinds, the blinds thing.
Oh my gosh.
The little
where
thing.
did you get that from?
We had blinds.
He just took it off the thing?
He brought it downstairs because there's no blinds in the basement.
Oh my goodness.
So he took it downstairs with us.
That's some creative stuff right there.
Man, you can hear the whip of the wind. Yeah, he told me up. He told me up quick. I was in 6th grade.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was that, man. So end all be all, I'm a successful young black married man because my pops, my moms was disciplining us. They was whooping that ass. We was getting ass whooped. For sure.
But sometimes you can whoop that ass a little bit too much because you can count on your hands how many times you got your butt whooped. I don't know how many times I got my butt whooped.
Wow.
I have no clue.
At all, huh?
None. It may have been 10. I'm not gonna play my mama like that. May have been 10 in my lifetime.
You think so?
Maybe. You think that's too much?
I think that's not enough. The way you described your childhood,
man,
10?
It may have been 10, yeah, because they weren't just, they were strong butt whoopings. I mean, if you count just whooping. Now, if you count smacks and stuff like that, then I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But if you just count actual, I'm about to take you in this room.
Pow, 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 whoop.
And it may not have even been 10. You know, like going in the room and whooping butt.
Okay.
Like that's the proper way of doing it.
Yeah.
Throwing stuff and, you know, smacking you, that's not, I don't count that as a whooping. I count that as I got smacked.
Got you.
You know, but the one whooping I do remember is when my mom's boyfriend had lied on me about something. And I was like, oh man, he lied. And she was like, I don't care. Take this A whooping like a woman. And she beat me in front of him.
Wow. And
I was just like, what is going on? So sometimes you can go a little bit far. I got a whooping for my granddad one time. Now this one was well deserved because me and my sister who was alive at the time, we were real young. We were whispering and stuff. My grandparents told us to go to sleep. And we thought we couldn't be heard. We was in the room right next to him. They said go to bed. They said, okay, Grandpa gonna whoop y'all if y'all don't go to sleep. They told us at least 10 times to shut up. At least.
Wow.
Like they gave us chance after chance after chance.
Yeah.
He came in there. It was this big, tall figure. He came in there, towed my butt off. I mean, I had webs on my leg because my grandparents were from the country.
Yeah.
So they didn't do no little whoopings. That's probably why they gave us so much chances.
Yeah.
They did real whoopings. Like you get that web on your leg. It was there for a long time.
Left a mark.
Yeah. So I never got another whooping from him. My grandma, she had this comb in her van and she kept it underneath the visor. And I forgot what she named the comb. She gave the comb a name. I don't remember her name. And she's like, okay, you want me to bring Queen out to like, what are we doing? And I'll be like, no, I'm straight. And my grandma never had to whoop me with it. But it was the fear of it that made me behave.
Yeah. And to me, that's what being raised should be about. It's like the word tells us that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Right?
But it depends on the type of fear, because sometimes when the Bible says fear, it means reverence, the honor of the Lord. But to just be scary all the time is not good either.
Yeah, afraid is different. I agree. To be scared, like, you know, like you said, fear is that reverence. Like, oh, I fear this, so I'm going to make sure I handle my business. Like, that's it. But there is abuse where it gets out of hand, where it's like, okay, you're just doing this to abuse your authority over me. You know, it really should be leadership. It should be understanding. Like, hey, you messed up and you have to be punished for messing up. I love you, but this is me. This is a part of me loving you, is showing you that you cannot do this because you're going to be outside of my care one day. And you got to know that, hey, this is how you live your life. You know, don't get in trouble. Don't do things that aren't good for you.
Yeah, and sometimes when it's too much, it's not necessarily because they don't care about you. It's because they don't know what they're doing. Like, they didn't have I mean, they probably did have parenting books and stuff like that. But now people are more apt to pick up a parenting book or look up psychological things or whatever. But my mom was young. She was a young mom. She wasn't trying to do all of that.
Yeah.
You know, she worked 2-3 jobs trying to take care of us. She didn't have time to be like, you know what, I think the proper way to discipline Danielle is blah, blah, blah. It was like, hey, stop, pop. And, you know, and I would stop. So immediately I would stop. And that's the purpose of physical discipline. I think I looked it up, the pros and cons of discipline and non-physical discipline. And one purpose of physical discipline is to immediately stop the behavior.
Is that in here?
Yeah, I believe on that. Pros
white.
and cons, yeah. But if you're not explaining to your child or giving them an understanding, the immediate stop of behavior is just a bandage.
Yeah.
It's not really, you have to bring it in.
Physical discipline one.
Yeah. It's not really
That's
helping.
The one.
Mm-hmm. It's physical and non-physical. You're not really helping your child by not explaining what's going on. Can you bring it in on your computer or no?
Yeah,
They just let me do it on mine. So,
all right. Non-physical discipline. What it aims to do: teach decision-making and accountability, build internal self-control, correct behavior, and preserve trust.
Mm-hmm.
Physical discipline stops behavior immediately, establishes authority through fear or pain, teach there are consequences.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I like both of these.
Mm-hmm.
To talk about that real quick, the main part I see is the builds
trust,
preserves trust.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk through,
yeah,
I think both are necessary. Like, you should start with non-physical, but if you ignoring that, now I gotta hit you.
Yeah, communication is very important. You want to communicate with your child the best way you can at first. And then if it becomes an issue for me, I personally would probably eventually whoop them, because sometimes kids think that they can just do whatever they want to do and get away with it. That's why it's a lot of kids that are incorrigible, because they're not receiving consequences for their behavior. Mm-hmm. It's like, don't do that. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they still do it. And it's like, what are you going to do? Mm-hmm. You're not going to do nothing. Oh, you just going to take away my game. Ooh. Right. But when I whoop you, it's like, oh, shoot, I don't want nobody beating on me. I don't want to feel that pain. And unfortunately, I mean, whooping started from the beginning. Well, we'll talk about that. It's another thing. But we'll go get through this.
Okay. Non-physical discipline common tools are natural consequences, timeouts or cool down breaks, loss of privileges,
Mm-hmm.
clear and consistent rules, talking through what happened and why it matters. Short-term effects of physical discipline: fast compliance, child stops behavior in the moment, and the adult may feel in control. Short-term effects of non-physical discipline: takes more patience, may not stop behavior instantly, requires emotional regulation from the adult. That's the part right there.
Mm-hmm.
I know within myself, I'm working on that, because I know our dog Peppers, there's things that he would do, and it would annoy me in the moment. I have to calm myself down, because he's still a child. It still doesn't know
kid.
what's best. You know,
I've always told myself, you have to calm down before you discipline him. Mm-hmm. Because I have disciplined him when I was angry, and then I felt bad, like, ooh, I did too much.
Yeah.
Like, and he looking at me like he's scared because I did too much.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. So I just, you got to make sure that you're in a good headspace.
Yeah.
If you decide to do some physical discipline, make sure you're in a good headspace before you beat that ass.
Yeah. Long-term patterns of physical discipline. Child may learn to avoid getting caught. Not why behavior is wrong. Higher links to anxiety, aggression, and resentment. Can normalize violence as a way to solve problems. Often damages trust between child and caregiver. Now, this may be true, and I do agree with it, but I do feel like it's still healthy in a way, in my opinion. It's still healthy in a way. Like, I'm looking at the relationship between my father and my little brother. Mm-hmm. Ike was beat pretty much all his childhood due to his actions. And they cool.
And your dad don't seem like the type of person that just beat you for the fun of it.
He ain't just doing that. He
was already communicating. Like I don't know. He's not perfect, but I can see him as that person's like already like, hey, what's going on, son?
Yeah.
Why are you acting like this? Blah blah blah. And then he may not have had the tools to communicate back to him, like, well, Dad, I'm acting like this because I'm angry, or because this is happening, or whatever. Because sometimes kids don't know how to express what's going on with them. So they continue to do dumb stuff or stuff that you're not supposed to do because they don't know how to express themselves. Mm-hmm. So it's important to try to find a way to get down to the bottom of it. But, eventually, sometimes you gotta, if you keep going through the same thing over and over again, like, look, I may have to whoop you. I'm not going to let you, blow up our house or go, kill an animal or do something crazy.
Right. And Pops was definitely like that. I know he explained every time, what it was. It was like, you get that talk first of like, hey, and Pops had tried all he could. You know what I'm saying? He was at a point where he was getting ready to send Ike off to a
military school.
Yeah. Like he had the pamphlet and everything. And looking back, that might have just been a threat. But as a kid, I knew for a fact this was happening. I was scared. I begged Pops not to do it because I was scared for him. And I tried everything else.
It's like what else am I supposed to do?
What else can I do? I beat him. I talked to him.
You gotta go. Okay?
Yeah, like, we about to send you where they can get.
You need to understand some real discipline because you're doing too much.
For real.
But I can understand the anger part because if a person is disciplining their kids too much, then that does create anger towards your parent.
Yeah.
Like, dang, why you always hitting me? Because sometimes parents, they get it wrong. Like, they may hit you for the wrong reason, think you did something, and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
So I can understand the anger.
For sure. Long-term patterns, better emotional regulation, stronger parent-child trust. Children understand why rules exist, lower aggression and fear responses. Physical discipline, what it teaches. Power decides what's right. Bigger, stronger people can hurt you if you mess up. Obedience over understanding. Yeah, I guess. It's like, I don't agree with some of these, but I see the point still.
Yeah, because it's like, if I'm just beating you, it's like, you going to obey me instead of me explaining to you what's going on, which is, it's difficult because honestly, I was raised in an old school parenting type of thing. So if I ask somebody, it's like, stay in a child's place. And you like, I got to stay in a child's place. I still feel like that's how it should be in certain things because kids don't need to know certain things. But also, I guess now you got to communicate with them, You can't be so old school or whatever.
Yeah, and I think that's the one thing that was missed is communication. I feel like the physical part that the old school had is really good, but if they would have added a layer of communication, it would have just raised more well-rounded people. I think because and the reason I disagree with this because this will happen in the real world. If you get in trouble in life, let's say you fight somebody and you commit a crime. Officers come to the crime scene. They're like, who did what happened, what's up? And you like, man, I ain't got to talk to y'all, sir. We need your ID. We need this. You stop resisting. That's when you get beat. And some of it is warranted because you have to obey the law.
Yeah, that's somebody bigger than you whooping your tail.
Right.
It's like you trying to protect your child from being beat. And then even as a black parent, it's like, I really got to do it way more because I don't want my child dying. I want my child to make it home.
Yes.
Safely. So
I don't want you to get pulled over and losing your life because you just
I'd rather beat you now than you get beat later.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not to say that cops are validated for killing and beating us. It's definitely not because a lot of it is unlawful. But a lot of times, just in a general sense, you commit a crime, you have to pay a punishment, pay a fee for that, which is jail time, and so you under arrest for committing a crime, and you like, oh, you ain't about to arrest me. Like, you committed this crime, you are going to jail. Oh, I ain't going to jail. Oh, I'm about to beat you until I can get these cuffs on you. I'm about to throw you into jail. Once you get to the jail, you like, man, I ain't doing. Then they go beat you in there. So It's what it is.
It's like I would want to teach my child respect.
Right. That's
and
what it
how
is.
to turn it on and turn it off, because
you're
not no less than anybody else.
Right.
But because the way these streets are out here, you gotta submit to,
Yes.
even if they are abusing their authority
Mm-hmm.
and not being right, you still have to submit to it because you want to get out of there alive.
Yes.
And honestly, now it looks like the way the world is going, Black people go through that, but it seems like it's not just a black and white thing now, especially with Renee Good being murdered, like for trying to drive her car.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Crazy work. Yeah.
So everybody got to be like,
yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's like, it's a balance. You got to be like, hey, you're not about to run me over.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see it's too much, it's like, you know what? Let me step back and let you have this, because it's not worth my life.
For sure. What does non-physical discipline teaches? My actions have meaning. I can fix mistakes. Authority doesn't require violence. Yeah. Why people defend physical discipline? People defend physical discipline because I turned out fine. Exactly.
I did.
Culture or generational traditions. Yep. Seen as love plus protection, not abuse. Exactly. Works quickly when adults are overwhelmed. Yeah. And
it does work quickly.
It does. And
sit down. I got time to talk to you.
Like, pow. Oh, shoot. I'm about to sit down.
I got to go to work. Sit your butt down.
Yeah, for real. Non-physical discipline, why people struggle with it, it's slower, requires consistency and emotional control. Many adults weren't taught these tools growing up.
And sometimes people can overdo the non-physical discipline, and that's why how you end up getting soft people who feel like they can do whatever it is they want to do.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be a balance, because like you said, that's a really good point. You know, you get these adults now that it's like, man, like, why are you so entitled? It's like, you wasn't whooped. You ain't. Right. You wasn't submitted under no authority. You just did whatever you wanted to do.
Did whatever you want to do. They call it gentle parenting.
Yeah.
You don't want to offend little Marky Mark.
Like, how does he feel?
Oh,
like,
my gosh.
It ain't always about
You're gonna hurt his feelings.
Like, man, life gonna hurt your feelings.
It is.
So if you're not ready and built in a household where you know this and expect the world to punch down on you, both physically, emotionally, financially, mentally, life will beat you up. And if you
when you get older, you gonna turn into a Jeffrey Dahmer or something.
Yeah, you like,
because you ain't gonna know how to deal with that. Right.
Why is
life like this? They all gotta die.
Life been like that. You just was raised where you could just do whatever you want, whenever you thought about it. Like,
just let the little pal do whatever he wants.
I was not raised like that. Like, I just couldn't just do whatever I wanted to do. Even when I started driving, I had to ask for permission, and they would say yes a lot, but it came with all right, what you doing?
Stipulations.
Where you going? It was stipulations.
Yeah,
stuff had to be taken care of.
Call me when you get there. I remember one time we went to the mall. My mom never let me catch the bus ever. My grandparents always took me everywhere, and my friend Tanisha and her cousins, they was like, "We catching the bus to the mall. See if you can go." I said, "Sure." I'm gonna ask. My mom let me go this time. She said, "Make sure you call me." I did not. I got my butt whooped. I forgot about that. She whooped me she had a pickup truck. I could not get in the back seat because it was a smaller. I could not. Even if I could, she wasn't gonna let me. She was like, sit right there. She beat me. I was just hanging out the window, like
beat down.
But I knew my mind told me to call her, but I didn't. Yeah. Because I was having so much fun. And I'm like, cool. This gonna mess up the fun. Ain't nobody else's parents about call me.
Like
what's her problem trying to make sure I'm okay?
Yeah, like looking back, that would have took 2 minutes.
2 seconds.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, I'm good. We at the mall.
We still on our we on our way home. Whatever.
Like just to say your butt, but it's not cool to be cared about.
To be right. To be the one.
It's so weird.
It's so weird. You'd be like, oh man, like.
Children think the craziest stuff is lame.
We so weird. Like, I remember my friends down the street, they would be out all the time just doing whatever. And I'd be like, I want to hang out with them. My grandparents be like, no. I'd be like, they're going to the store. No. And sometimes they let me go. But for the most part, they protected me from that. And it's crazy because a lot of them got pregnant when we was in high school. And I did not. And it was like, okay. I looked at it later. I was like, okay, they protected me. Because I could have been in there like, boom, 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 boom.
Pregnant.
Boom, 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 boom.
Pregnant.
No dreams.
Pregnant.
Kid young enough to be your brother. You out here just pregnant.
Yeah, so it's
by the same token, they had their kids early. Now they ain't got to worry about it. But still.
Nah. Yeah, they good now. 20 years later, they good. Yeah, they good. But shoot, that was.
Oh, child.
That's 8 years of heat until you can get an adult. But anyways, so let's bring this other clip up. Whoopings. Whoopings. Early society survival. In early human communities, obedience could mean survival. Physical punishment was fast, visible way to correct behavior when mistakes could get people hurt or killed. Pain became associated with don't do that again. Mm-hmm. Now this is real because you gotta know you can die by acting a fool. Mm-hmm. Like we can even take it back to the hunting days. Like you take your son out to hunt. It's a dangerous game out there. It's beast out here. Like wild beast.
You sound like you went hunting before, but you never
had.
Oh my gosh, imagine if we had to hunt for our food.
Wow.
Dang. Real you think you'd be able to do that?
I would do whatever I had to do.
To feed us.
You had to cut it down and cook it.
I can cut it down. I don't need you to cut it down for me too.
So I gotta kill, cut,
and
clean, and then you would cook?
Yeah.
Wow. Gotta kill, cut, and clean for you.
I don't like seeing what it is now. Just a dang old chicken head just hanging off the thing.
Like I would have to really work on myself because I have
little tolerance for stuff like that.
You got to defeather, debone,
actual body,
ripping flesh.
I think I would become a vegetarian.
Yeah, we'll probably be
eating some potatoes every
day.
Beans,
potatoes, and rice like a mug.
Yeah, all day long.
All right, them like one day. All right, I can do some fish. Let me go fish.
Even cutting off the eyes and stuff and trying to fillet it.
Ooh. And then you have to
I think we could do. I would be able to do fish. I just heard to chop off the head and just throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
And then eat the bones or whatever.
Okay, eat around it.
But then you got to get that skin off too.
Yeah. Yeah, chicken would be tough. Chicken would be tough to do because you got to
lamb, hamburger. Imagine seeing that cow's head. You gotta.
Oh, it's a huge beast. Because the cow is a big animal.
Yeah. But you'll be feasting for the rest of the year.
I bring a cow home my shoulders like I have the beef.
You be dragging that bad boy.
So in that stage, coming from you out hunt, now you teaching your son how to hunt. He 11, 12, 13. Mm-hmm. All right, son, it's time you just start learn how to be a man. Let's get out here. Mm-hmm. Now he playing, he everywhere. Man, hey, stop doing that. It's a cow right there. We gotta be quiet. He's like, ooh, then he running around. Pow! Said be quiet so we can hunt. That's, you feel me? Like that's.
But you say that pow, you gonna miss the dang old cow. The cow gonna run away too.
But it's something.
The cow and everything gonna get. As soon as you hear pow, everybody gonna get out of the way.
I mean, it ain't gonna be that. We got Miles in the building. We hunt that money, honey. Thank God for evolution.
Mom came in the right episode. He up here telling on y'all.
So already processed meat from the store creates a stimulation sometimes. It just don't look good. Exactly. Yeah, it's raw meat.
I always have him cleaning up our chicken, don't I? I be like, can you please? I mean, I cleaned it up like too long ago. I was like, I was as I was cleaning the chicken. It was
Yeah.
So imagine the head just hanging off, and you got to defeather that bad boy.
Man,
I wish my grandma taught me that.
It is a lovely Friday. Thanks for tuning in, moms.
My grandma, she knew how to do that stuff. She said they cook possums and raccoon and
oh my God,
all kind of stuff. And the thing be still squeaking and stuff. And they cook gator and they ate shark. They ate all kind of stuff. But she was from Georgia.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
The country part of Georgia.
Ancient civilizations like ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome openly used corporal punishments on children, enslaved people, students, soldiers. It was seen as normal tool for enforcing order, not something morally questioned. Authority figures were expected to use force.
Mm.
Now I don't like that slave part, but still, you know.
But that's how whoopings came about.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Religion and moral discipline. Religious texts, especially in Judaism and Christianity, were often interpreted to support physical discipline, i.e., spare the rod, spoil the child.
Mm-hmm.
Over the time, this linked punishment with moral correction, not just behavior control. Yeah, and I agree with that. You know, spare the rod, spoil the child. Like, the rod wasn't spared with me. I feel like...
The rod wasn't spared with me.
Not for real, because, real talk.
How you get one camera? That's funny.
The rod wasn't spared with me. So, I feel like it worked. Like, and if I wasn't getting... If moms didn't hit me with that, if pops didn't slap me in the face, like, these things shape me to know right from wrong. And because talking sometimes, a lot of times, don't be enough for a kid. A kid wants to just do what a kid do. And a kid feel like they know the way. For some reason, it's in a kid's mind, they just know the way. Mm-hmm. Oh, they don't know what they're talking about. It's like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to sit down and be quiet.
Facts.
This is the tool to do so.
Silly guy.
So then we got cultural and tradition to habit. Over generations, whoopings started being questioned and became just how we were raised. Mm. What began as control and survival turned into tradition, often passed down without revisiting whether it actually worked. Now, it worked. It worked for us. So we, like me, my brother, and my sister, like Isaac was the one that gave us the example to not get this. But he's a great young man now. Like, same with all three of us. We own our thing, we own our grind, and we become high-functioning adults. Like,
yeah, I understand that. It does work, but at the same token, depending on if you overdo it, it can not work. Like, it can make you into a responsible person, but you become that responsible person out of fear. Like, for me, I became a responsible person, but it was definitely out of fear, because a lot of my discipline was not necessary. But some of my discipline was necessary. I ain't gonna hold you up. I wasn't a perfect kid. My mama should have slapped me. I remember one time she said something to me. I was young, and she slapped me. I touched her shoulder. She's like, "Don't you ever act like you hit me again." She knew. Parents be knowing you.
Oh,
she knew I was trying to.
So you got hit, and you that's your get back.
That was my hit back. She knew I was trying to get her back. She was like, "If you ever."
Oh my God.
She said this. "If you ever,
man,
try to hit me back, I don't care if it's light or whatever, I will hurt you." I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah.
So I mean, I grew up on fear. My mom didn't have to whip me all the time, but she scared me. And I mean, that can be good, but at the same token, when you're an adult, you don't want to live your life based on fear.
Right.
Like, a lot of times, I don't even know if you notice in my behavior, sometimes I don't want to do stuff because I'm scared of a bad result. Like, oh, what if this? What if that? And it creates anxiety, and you don't really, it's important to whoop your kids, but it got to be a balance, because they can become fear-based, and you don't want nobody that is fearful.
Mom says, someone just said that to me 2 hours ago. My children so disciplined. Glory be to God. Yeah, glory be to that rod too. That rod.
Yeah.
Gets the praise. Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh my gosh.
So I think all in all, what's missing in the young people is too much soft discipline.
Yeah.
I feel like the tide has changed, and we should evolve as a people, but they took it too far, and it's too soft. It's like you're raising them to be your friends. You're not raising them to be your child.
But here's the problem: a lot of people are having kids early, so they
That's
are
true.
their friends.
That's very true.
Like,
That's very
this
true.
is my
In the
homie.
same generation.
Like even with my mom, she had me when she was 18, and I was a lot like her friend. My grandmother really was the one, you know. And yeah, my grandma was like our mom.
Yeah.
But my mom still was a responsible mom because she worked 2, 3 jobs and was always doing stuff. But there were times where I could tell her stuff as a friend just because she wasn't that much older than me and she understood where I was coming from. She knew the lingo I knew. I was like, wow, like she would listen to music I listened to because she wasn't that much older than me.
Yeah, and you should be cool with your people. Like they should be cool with you. They should be enough. There should be some friendness in there where they comfortable enough to talk to you. They can kick it with you. They can open up to you. But it'd be too much in terms of like now when it really is time to buckle down, you ain't gonna listen to me because she ain't really showing me that. There's no switch there.
Oh, there was a switch because I was still scared of her.
But I'm saying that she had a good balance. And maybe she probably beat you a little too much and undeserving, but she still had at least both sides to where you wasn't too much of a friend, you wasn't too much of a child either, where you felt comfortable enough, but you also felt a little scared too.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that's what is missing out when I see these young boys now, and there's no consequence of them bringing a bad report card home, of them not being disciplined or not, just having a bad report. There's some that you could tell, but there's some that they not. And it's like, I even asked them like, yo, do y'all get whoops? They're like, no. It's like, whoa. Like,
yeah, that's weird. And then like even that kid that beat up that girl, did he ever get a whooping?
I don't think he did. He had just came back. Wednesday. I just seen him for the first time. So I had yet to ask him directly, but I don't think he is.
That's
and
crazy.
One thing about that, and I'm not saying any names, so I can say this situation. His mother, and this is a whole nother conversation. His mother is dating a woman, like married to a woman, I believe, or something like that. So it's like these children are dealing with a lot.
So he's a kid. He's a male kid being raised by 2 women.
Yes, his father is in his life, but yeah, I believe he stays with the 2 women. Yeah.
How does that help me? Like, if I'm a female kid, I'm getting raised by 2 men. You need both. You need both to survive, honestly. You need man and female to survive. Because it's stuff that I can't do as a woman, and it's stuff that Malachi can't do as a man for our future kids or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, and for them not to whoop him, they probably was both like, oh, it's too much. We shouldn't whoop him. He needs a whooping. He needs a whooping. Because he's going to do it again. For you to beat up a woman, that's a lot of anger. It's like, are they teaching him respect for women? Or, a girl, are they teaching respect? Because growing up, I would overhear my grandparents and my mom tell my brothers, you should never hit a girl. You should never hit a girl. If she act a fool, you need to go. You need to get out of there. So, that's just simple stuff. They didn't whoop them. They, it's just talking to your kids. Like, never hit. Like, why are you doing it? So.
Yep. There you have it. So yeah, that was good. All in all, balance your discipline. But still, if it come down to it, put some fire to them. You got to talk first. Yes, talk should be the first thing. Work on yourself emotionally.
Yeah, you got to be together before you discipline them for real. Discipline
should be that final result in most cases. Now,
physical discipline. You should always be disciplined.
Yeah, physical discipline should be the final result. But discipline is just required. You got to know that things are wrong. You have to learn right from wrong. Some right and wrong is automatic, but some things have to be learned.
And most kids want to be guided. Like, they are new to this earth. They want to be guided. Like, you've been here. So they want to know what's right, what's wrong. Don't be afraid of them hating you or whatever. Like, you should hate yourself if they come out a certain way because you never disciplined them. You never said anything to them.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
So do you have a lovely minute?
Yeah. I think that is the lovely minute.
Oh, okay. That's the lovely minute. So what we got going on? Somebody is headlining in Flint.
Yes. am. There we go.
Okay.
Cubit's Comedy Countdown, man. I'm headlining in Flint. I'm so excited for this. I think this is my first time being on the thing as a headliner. I've headlined before. I mean, my birthday shows, yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. I apologize. Yeah, because we did that show where you hosted for me.
Yeah.
This is probably like my 5th time headlining. But this is my 2nd time being on the actual docket.
On the flyer. Yeah. Look at you.
So that's super cool, man. If you know somebody in Flint, tap them in. You know somebody in that area, above, a certain mile marker or whatever. Somebody close, they 15, 20 minutes away from the Flint area. Tap them in, tell them to pull up. Tickets are $25. My brother Smata is featuring, as well as Tommy E. Thompson, hosted by RJ Leary. We'll be at the Cafe Rima in Flint, Michigan, man. On
Side Chick Day, child. Yep. Bring your side chick just today.
Yeah, tickets $25, but for a table of 2, they're $40, and then for a table of 4, it's $75. So you get a little discount the more people you bring.
That's really good. Yeah, that's a good little pricey price.
Yeah. Also, us, the Lovelies, will be headlining together.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grand Rapids Comedy Jam.
This will be their 2-year anniversary.
Yes.
Shout out to Turbulence and David Jones. They are engaged. Yeah, congratulations.
At the Ambrosia Theater, man.
Yes.
Black owned and operated theater out in Grand Rapids. We got Jeffrey Scott and Daryl Spencer also on the show. And they're going to be giving away a hotel and hot tub raffle giveaway up there. So if you know somebody in Grand Rapids, tell them to pull up. It's Battle of the Sexes. It's only right to have the Lovelies on Valentine's Day. It's only right.
It's only right.
Yeah, definitely tap in and pull up. Thank you to all our new subscribers, the people that have joined in today and watched us. This has been episode 33 of the Lovely Podcast. Any final notes, my baby?
No, we just glad that you guys are tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Be on the lookout for our new website. Also, if you have to email us as info@lovelies.com. And just really excited. I know Guy got a lot of things coming, and we're just excited. And we pray that you have a blessed weekend. Be safe out here if you're in Michigan. I hear it's rough. I'm looking out. Actually, it is rough. I see that it's rough. So be safe. And just thank y'all for tuning in and subscribing to us.
Choose love. See you on next week. Episode 34.
Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, lovelies, love, lovelies, love. Lot of love, big love. Love, what? Hey, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, lovelies, love, lot of love. From above. I love you.
I love you too.